You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
How you doing, guys? My name is Safan. You can find me on Twitter and Gab.ai. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. Let's start the show. Okay, there's a lot of things going on in the news, but I think what's going on in the news is very insurmountable. It's very stupid to talk about Nipsey Hussle death. You already know how I feel about this guy. People want to say that he was trying to reunite the gangs and all that stuff, but that's all talk. All right, it's all talk. So I don't give a damn about him. So he's trying to be a good man. First of all, all right, if you want to do better, why is he trying to reunite gangs? Isn't it to do better is to eliminate gangs, try to tell people not to join gangs? Wouldn't that be a more productive way of going about instead of trying to reunite? Okay, so you reunite gangs, and what? Your goal is to establish a bigger gangs? That makes no sense. This guy is so... It's sad. It's unfortunate that he died, right? Let me say that. It's unfortunate that he died, okay? And yeah, it's sad that he have a family. It's unfortunate. Right? But people try to say that he's trying to make changes. First of all, if you see the way this guy speak, right? If you see the way this guy present himself, right? Present himself with all these tatted up tattoos and the language he used, right? If you listen to any of his music, there's a lot of cussing, a lot of swearing. He said the N-word a lot. Not just in his music, but in his day-to-day conversations, all right? And the people he affiliated with. How is that doing yourself good, right? My definition of doing yourself good is leave all the people that's holding you down in the past that got you into this culture, get them out of your life. That's one step. All right? Another step is change your appearances. In order to make changes, you have to change yourself first. You just can't go and try to change society and you don't change yourself. That's counterproductive, right? That's counterproductive. In order to make changes, you have to change yourself first. So if he want me to take him seriously, change his appearance, cut your hair, right? Stop sagging, stop using foul languages, the N-word, right? And present yourself in a professional manner. Don't say, oh yeah, he's a good guy, but yet again he's continued to use that N-word, right? The N-word, F this, F that, and all that stuff. That's the very violent languages. How's that positive, right? How's that positive? I don't understand that, right? He should change the way he present himself, right? Don't tell me hip-hop can't be positive. Right now, the hip-hop industry, the hip-hop music is very toxic. Rap music is very toxic right now. I would suggest anybody to stop listening to it, right? If you're a person of faith, of God, right? Stop listening. It's very toxic. It's the music that holds you down. It's depressing music. Yeah, before hip-hop back in the days, there was uplifting music, right? Kid and Play, what else? De La Soul, right? All positive music, right? Arrested Development, right? These was hip hop back in the days in the 90s. Hip hop was really positive, and then for some reason they take a U-turn and become all depressive, negative, right? It become thug culture. They hijacked it, all right? If you want to start being positive, change your music. Change yourself, all right? And people want me to feel sympathetic for this guy. I'm sad that he died, but what he contribute to society, it's not counterproductive. It's not intuitive, right? And people say want to link into conspiracy. Trust me, I'm the biggest conspiracy analyst out there. I don't say I'm a conspiracy theorist, all right? I take conspiracy and I analyze it. All right, I'm an analyst, conspiracy analyst, right? I'm the biggest one out there. I admit myself. But to say they kill him because of he's making a documentary exposing the pharmaceutical company, right? yeah, it might be kind of, believable, but he might just say it just for saying it. Remember, this is the Breakfast Club, and Thug, I'm not saying he's a liar, but rappers have this big ego trying to promote themselves as a god, as a respectful figure. But I'm sure if you live with this guy, you always see how he behave. I'm sure most of your friends out there, some of you guys have friends like this, have a big ego like he do. Brag, but never do anything, right? But going back to the conspiracy part is that, why would they just kill him for a documentary? Because, there's a lot of people are involved when you do a documentary. There's a treatment, right? There's a camera, the producer, the finance, the distributor, right? It takes more than one people just to do a documentary. He have a team of people. He should have a team of people to do it, right? And they just only kill him and not everybody else. There's the director, the executive producer, the finance, the CFO, the casting director, the script, or the people who organize how things being shot. They're all in it. It's not just him, right? It's not just him. So to say it's a conspiracy theory, they kill him because of that is asinine. All right, they kill him because of his thug culture. That's what it is. He shouldn't never come back to the hood. He got his ass killed. He's wearing all red in the Crip neighborhood. Come on now, if he know gangs and gang culture, you don't do that. He was on that day he was wearing all red, and people know that he's a Crip. All right, it's sad that he died, but I don't say he had it coming, but it comes with the territory. I don't believe that he have good intention to reunite gangs, because that's all rumor right now. He hasn't done it all this time within his career. He didn't have when he was alive. Nothing was done to reunite gangs until he died. Then it's in the process. He was in the process. Rumor that he was in the process. Why wasn't this his main goal in the beginning on this process of stardom, huh? When he blew up, why wasn't that his focus? Until he died, then that's his focus? Oh, because he's young. Regardless, right? He should have known. It's all rumors. People just like to say, oh, he's in the process of getting himself better. You know what? He should have been in the process. Plus, he have a kid, young too. All right? So he should already been grown up at that time. Don't tell me he's just finally maturing. Why does it take him so late to mature? You ever ask a question like that? Why does it take him that late to mature? And then to see what type of person he is, what type of Nipsey Hussle. You want to see the type of person he is? Watch his interview. He keeps cussing and swearing, and not just only that. Watch the recent GQ interview when he did with his wife Lauren London, right? When they asked what's the best thing you like about his wife, and he said her ass. Come on now, how's that a mature answer? He still had that child mindset that's not developed, right? If he's from a marriage couple, you know how marriage couple, they respect themselves, right? What kind of woman want to hear their husband, oh, what's the best thing about their wife? And he says ass. Not her brain, not her way of thinking, but her ass. Like, most wives won't tolerate that. But the wives that do tolerate it, they're the hood rats, right? They're hood rats who like compliment about their ass. All right, these are the type of people that comes from the hood. They're not in their mind. State of mind is not. It's not there yet. This shine, these akatas. All right. This is why everybody fleeing neighborhood that's infested with Hispanics and blacks, because they're killing themselves at a alarming rate. All right. You don't see Asian people. Asian people are moving away from those communities. White people are moving away from those communities because they don't want to be in the crosshair of gang violence, getting shot at. They're killing themselves, right? That's why Asian people, Hindus, Indians, white are not in that area because they know they are like, all right, I'll get out of their way, let them kill themselves. I'm trying not to be in there in the middle of this. All right, they're killing themselves. Hispanic culture, black culture, they're killing themselves, and they like to blame it on the system. Like, how is it the system's fault when you're doing the crime? How is it the system's fault when you're not going to school and learn? How is the system's fault when you're not applying yourself? Yeah, you don't have a dad in your household, but if you realize you don't have a dad in the household and it hinders your thing, why don't you realize that you should do better in school? I don't understand that. Is the thought process, all right? But and then I just want to say Nipsey Hussle, don't take him what he is, man. It's all rumors. You already see how he behaves. He perpetuates thug culture. It's sad that he died, but just leave him and stop. Move on. Don't talk about him. Don't idolize him. Don't praise him. People like to come out of nowhere and say, "Oh, he's doing good things," right? Oh, he's ignorant. You don't know anything. Like, just move on with your life. You got your life to live, right? He's dead now. Let his family worry about him, and you move on. Don't praise him. Don't make a statue. All right? You're worshiping a person when you should not be worshiping. All right? It's not God. It's not the Most High. It's just another guy. I don't say the N-word. Another guy that died due to his circumstances that he lived through, right? That he perpetuated with himself. That he affiliated with himself. He blew up and he didn't take himself out of that situation. First of all, if you're smart, if you blew up, you would take yourself out of that situation. But he didn't. He wasn't smart enough. Obviously, he wasn't smart enough. See, people like to say he's smart. No, obviously he's not smart enough. If he keep returning back to the thing that hold him down, which is the hood. The hood's very oppressive. They hold people down. They don't help people get out of the situation. That's why living in the city is a bad thing. You want to move out of the city, get away from all these wildness, this wickedness out here. All right? You do not want to live in this wickedness. City is not a good thing. City life is not a good place to raise kids. But on that note, let me know what you think. Do you agree with Nipsey Hussle? Or you disagree with Nipsey Hussle? Do you think he's trying to change? Or do you think he's just all BS? I think it's all talk. You know, Nipsey Hussle have that mentality of all talk and no show. That's what I think. Even though he tried to build a business, right? But his business, who to say his business was successful? Like, for all we know, the reason why his business is still open due to his music career that's funding it. Who to say his business, the Marathon Club, is actually turning a profit, right? Who to say that? Where's the financial sheets that said is the clothing line is a successful business and it's turning a profit? He have another store too, but I don't know what's the deal with that. Why is he didn't focus on the other store? Why isn't his other store turning a profit? What is the financial sheets? All right, the bookkeeping, right? So don't say the Marathon store is a successful store without seeing the financial sheets. All right, we'll follow. You know, the only reason why it's still up is because he's funding it through his rap career. But when you look at Nipsey Hussle, he's not that talented of a rapper. All right, he got not Grammy nomination, but we already know the Grammy is all BS, psyop. All right, I don't think Nipsey Hussle is. I don't think he's in the top 10 of best rapper out there. All right, he's not on the top 10. He's not up on the radar. All right, so he's not even that great. So I think that people are blowing it out of proportion about this one guy that really did a lot of harm to society because of his music, that used a lot of swearing, right? A lot of swearing, a lot of anecdotic that perpetuate all these thug culture. But yeah, people should just move on from Nipsey Hussle and stop talking about him. He's just another guy to fall in the crack. Another statistics, right? That he created his own nightmare. It's his own downfall. It's his own creation. That's why he's in the position right now. All right, people should just leave him alone, let him rest in peace. All right, and move about with your life and stop idolizing him. Stop idolizing him as a figure. All right, just stop. Stop idolizing him. Stop saying he was doing good things. He's not paying your bills. All right? Is he financing you? Is he paying your bills? Is he giving you money? When you cry over him, does it solve your problems? You still have your problems. You mourn after him, but you still having your own personal problem that you have to conquer. You still have your own personal demon, right? He died, but you still have your problem. How's mourning after him will solve your problem? He don't know you personally. Why mourn after him if you don't know you personally? All right? I'm not being heartless. I'm trying not to be heartless, trying to be cold, but this is really real reality. All right? You have to face fact that this guy, he's not helping you. He's not helping you. He's not helping the community. All right? He might bring in business, but that's just a fraction. All right? This guy like to gloat a lot. Wearing jewelries. Having cars. I'm not saying it's not a bad thing to have all these stuff, but you should not idolizing it. It's in the Bible. Idolatry is materialistic. He's very a materialistic person. When you evaluate all his activities. But let me know what you agree. I personally don't agree that we should. I don't agree with Nipsey Hussle. I think it's all talk and no show. That people are saying that he was in the middle of uniting the gang instead of trying to demolish the gang. Gang activity is not a good thing. Instead of trying to tell people not to join in the gang, he tried to unite gangs. That's retarded, all right? That's a stupid thing. But anyway, let me know what you agree. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Gab.ai. And all I know, guys, you have a good day. And I'm done talking about Nipsey Hussle. I'm moving on with my life. No more video about him. Please, guys, no more video about him. Stop it. All right. See you guys later. Peace.